Hey, what is up guys, it's Brooklyn here, back with another video. Today is a typical very hot summer day. It's like 30 something outside, and I'm here and I have a very exciting video to film for you guys today. Now as you can see here, I've got the Apple Watch Series 3 and we're going to be performing a water test today. Now, before we get started, let's get into a little bit about Apple's claim. Now, Apple does claim that this Apple Watch Series 3 has a water resistant rating of up to 50 meters. This means that it may be used for shallow water activities like swimming in a pool or ocean, but it should not be used for scuba diving, water skiing, or other activities involving high velocity sports. Now, we're definitely not in a park doing any water activities like that, but we're here in a water park and we're going to be filming a video and a crazy water test today. Now, let's get started. All that said, let's get right into the video and experiments with this Apple Watch Series 3. But first of all, as some of you may know, we must turn on water lock mode first in order to use it in the water environments. Now, as you can see here, we can go to our control center, scroll down, and we can see this little water droplet. Press on it, turn it on, and there we go. We have the little water droplet, meaning that we can go into the water right now. So with that said, let's get right into the experiment. Let's go. So to start off, let's be doing something more easy, relatively kind of like a simulation of when it's raining and suddenly you're scrambling. I'm scrambling to find my umbrella in my backpack. And so we're gonna start with a test where I'm gonna use a sprinkler. I'm just gonna sprinkle some water on my watch and see what happens. So here we go. Let's go for it. So right here, I'm just gonna sprinkle some water on my watch. Here we go. And that's it. Okay, so now, is it working? Let's find out. It seems like the screen is still on, but that's not the interesting part. We're actually gonna get a cloth, I'm gonna wipe it down. And just for every single test, I'm actually gonna eject some water and by turning the digital crown now. So as you can see here, when I turn it, it's gonna make that sound. And perfect, it seems like it's working perfectly. We can go to our music, we can go to our activity and workouts. Seems like everything is working, nothing wrong. So let's move on to the next test. Alright, so unfortunately, as you can see, it turns out behind me, this water park, we're here actually at noon, and there's a lot of kids playing over here. Unfortunately, because of that, we can't really film here anymore, so we might have to come back later on in the day to film this, or else we have to move to another one of these water parks. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but we'll find another one. We'll find a solution to this and we will be back soon. All right, so moving on to the next test, I'm gonna be running this watch underwater for a whole minute and we're gonna see what happens if I do so. So for this one, running fluid water, let's see what happens. Here we go. Alright, so we're done this test now. Let's clean it up and we'll see if it still works or not. Okay, so here's the result for the previous water test under 1 minute. For 1 minute the water test. And as you can see, my watch still works perfectly fine. No damage. Perfectly fine. We can still call people, use messages. Everything still works the same. So that test is a pass. Now moving on to the next one. Alright, so for this next test, we're going to change things up. I have my AirPods on and I've connected them to my watch. And I'm going to be listening to some music while I'm filming this test. And so basically what's going to happen is that I'm going to be listening to music through my AirPods when I'm doing this test. I'm going to put the watch underwater and see if that it affects the Bluetooth or it does not at all. So without further ado, let's start this test. Alright, so let's begin this test. I'm gonna start playing my music now. Alright, seems fine. I'm posting the music, no problem. Of course I cannot put myself into the water too because the AirPods will stop working as they're not water resistant at all. So I'm gonna take it back out now. Music has never stopped. I'm still listening to them through my AirPods. Gonna wipe it down. As you can see here on my watch, music's playing all right, no problem. So that is another pass. Hey, do you work underwater? You know what? As some of you may know, I love using Siri. No matter it's on my watch, on my phone, or anywhere else, I try to use Siri because I really just love an assistant. So, you know what? She doesn't have an answer to see if she works underwater, and that's why we're gonna move on to our next test where I'm gonna actually be trying to activate Hey, and even using some Siri features like asking for the weather, asking for the time underwater. So without further ado, let's get started. And I'm gonna put this underwater. I'm gonna say, hey, maybe it will not activate because the water is actually kind of blocking the microphone, but we'll see what happens. Hey. Or I'm gonna just activate it because it does not seem to want to listen to me right now. What's the weather today? Oh, okay. So it does work. I've just asked for the weather, and she's showing me the weather here. And that was, just to clarify, I've asked her when I was in the water, I pressed on the ground, and I've activated Siri. So that test is half a pass. Although I could not activate Hey underwater because I'm pretty sure that the water is kind of blocking the microphone. I can still use Siri just to ask questions. So that test, kind of a pass. For my crazy water test with its Apple Watch. Overall, I think it survived, although we didn't really do the normal testing of how people usually do, like 50 meters. If it's actually 50 meters, then we'll take it into the water and jump it into the water and test its water resistance and durability. I've done some other crazy testing, such as like saying Hey Siri and that, and overall it actually worked out pretty well. And as much as I thought, I think this Apple Watch does survive underwater. I mean, for normal use at least, and obviously you're not going to take it to like water skiing or doing some crazy sport in the water. I don't think you're gonna need your watch for that anyways. So that will be it. Leave a like on this video if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel for other future crazy kind of tests and vlogs and other videos, and turn on the notification bell if you want to receive updates for my channel. And so that would be it. Okay, bye!